What's going on, guys? Panther here with our APA Season 4 Week 9 battle against Gypsy King and his Sydney Sharpedos. So, it's finally here. We've been looking forward to this battle since the beginning of the season. Everybody knows how great of a battler Gypsy is. Gypsy is the greatest Draft League format player, really that I can think of that really comes to mind. The guy is a machine. He's phenomenal. There's really nothing else to say about him. If you've never watched one of his videos, definitely be sure to check out his channel down in the description below. I've been watching him myself for quite some time and have learned so much over the last year and a half or so just of watching his content. He's an amazing battler. He's very, very laid back and chill to watch, and I just really like his style. I've really learned a lot just from watching him over the years. So, I was very, very excited going into this season. Very happy that he accepted our invitation to join the league and was really looking forward to getting the opportunity to battle him. Now, with that being said, he has a horrifyingly scary team, and on top of that, he is also undefeated at the moment, so he's using his team very, very well. He is 8-0 currently. He had the second pick in the draft, and he chose Voleby first, which he's been using very, very good this season. He's been very creative with Voleby too. I've seen him run like an iron defense set. A couple weeks. He's ran bulky set. I think he's ran like the weak armor nasty plot set also. So Voleby is very, very scary in this because it's so versatile. On top of that, he has Spritzy. Spritzy is kind of hit or miss. It really shuts down some of my mons. Some of my other mons check it pretty well, like Larvesta. I actually brought the Beldum here this week to kind of help me deal with it. Smoochum, he's been using Smoochum very well this season. Another reason why I brought Beldum here this week, just because it checks his tool stab. He's got the Bronzer. Bronzer's just really going to be setting up those rocks against me, getting up those hazards. Maybe he's setting up like a Trick Room or something like that. Maybe like dual screens or something. He's used a couple of different sets. He typically runs Berry Juice on it. So that's pretty much what I expect here in this battle. And then the Budu. I knew the Budu was probably going to come just because it's his best Chinchou answer on his team. So I'm expecting like a bulky set with like Toxic Spikes or Spikes just to really break that sturdy on Tyrant, and then just kind of provide that residual damage for the team. And then also Meowth. Meowth was incredibly scary also. It just really 2-hit KOs everything on my team. So I kind of got creative and prep with my Chinchou set specifically for that. So looking at my team, I have Life Orb Abra going into this match. I ran Focus Sash quite a bit this season, but I wanted that little bit of extra power just because it turns some 2-hit KOs potentially into 1-hit KOs, and then 3-hit KOs into 2-hit KOs, just for that little extra oomph. I do have Protect on it for the Fake Out on Meowth, and then Faint does not kill me. Of course, I have to... he knows that obviously also, so I'd have to win that speed tie if it came down to that. Chinchou, I have Protect on it. It is going to be my lead for that Meowth. And the idea of it is just to fake out protect turn 1 on the potential fake out. Volt Switch out on potentially the Double Edge, and then if it is Life Orb Meowth, the Double Edge recoil plus the Volt Switch plus the Life Orb recoil will kill the Meowth, which will be such a relief for my team because Meowth just really goes in against me. I don't really have a great check to it. It's a really tough mon to prep for just with that fake out and stuff. So with that being said, I really had to kind of get creative with my Chinchou here. I have the Beldum just with Berry Juice to just kind of come in and sponge hits from some of his mons like the Smoochum, like the Spritzy. I did figure that they were going to come to this match, especially Smoochum, because the dual stab just really hit my team super hard. My ice resist is Chinchou, and obviously it's going to get bopped by Psychic, and I wanted Chinchou to fill another role on my team, so I decided to go with Beldum here just because it could potentially do some things. I have Larvesta here, a bulky Larvesta, because it really does put in some work. It can come in on Bronzer, it can come in on the Budu, it can potentially come in on the Spritzy if it's not carrying like the HP Rock, or even potentially the Meowth if it does not have like Water Pulse or Aerial Ace. The Meowth kind of does have that 4 move slot syndrome here. What does he want to carry? Most likely he's going to have the Fake Out Faint for the Abra. And then what is he going to carry after that? Is he going to carry a rock move for it, or potentially like water pulse or aerial ace to hit like fungus? I do kind of expect the aerial ace to hit the fungus, and then probably like knockoff or something like that is kind of what I went into this thinking. Tyrant does very well. If I can wear that Spritzy down and kill it, then Tyrant can really go in this match if I can maintain sturdy and keep hazards away. And then bait him into letting me get my berry juice off. And then Sandshrew is just there because Sandshrew is just so reliable, setting up my hazards, preventing hazards, and knocking things off. So anyways, we kind of talked about our lead plan already. And that's just what I wanted to do here. I wanted to go ahead and lead with Chinchou, just because Meowth is such an obvious lead here against me. And I say obvious, but there's really no reason for him not to. It went in. So we're gonna go ahead and lead with the Chinchou, and we're just gonna go ahead and click that protect turn 1 and see what he wants to do. So. Yep, there's the protect from our Chinchou, and he does go for the fake out turn 1. So now at this point, I'm begging. I'm like, please just go for the double edge. I want this thing dead. But he makes a very smart play. Preserves this thing as I just volt switch out. But at least it does give me the momentum. So we volt switch out on the Spritzy, and now we can go into Beldum. So I don't know what he's going to do here. I know most likely he's probably going to go Bronzer. So I'm going to make the double out into my Larvesta, expecting the Bronzer to come in. He goes for the Protect, so that tells me he's basically probably Wish Protect, and that's some good information to know. He's just trying to scout and see what I want to go for. He does not know my Beldum set, so he potentially could think I'm like Bandit or something like that. So I'm just going to U-turn out in case he wants to switch. He now knows that I can't 2-hit KO, and probably from that damage, he probably doesn't know that I'm a more defensive Larvesta. And now he's going to see what I want to do here with Beldum. I have no reason not to stay in and just click the Iron Head, because if he does want to switch out, then I'm going to get some damage off on it. See what his initial switching is to it, and yeah, we can just kind of go from there with it. So we go for the Iron Head there on the Protect, as he goes into his Bronzer. So we catch him there finally with the Bronzer. We have to really be aggressive because Beldum's just way too passive against that thing. I really cannot touch it. It only has like 6 moves. So now there he goes right back out into the Spritzy. I'm just going to go ahead and fire off that Flare Blitz though. But, in hindsight, I probably should have just U-turned out. Now I'm kind of tired of just playing this game. I brought Toxic here just to try to get it off on the Volibee or on the Spritzy, so I'm going to go ahead and Toxic this thing here, put it on a timer, and just kind of pray that it doesn't have the Heal Bell or the Aromatherapy or anything like that as he throws up the Wish. So now I can freely just U-turn here. If he wants to stand and Protect, that's fine. If he wants to take the hit, that is also fine. He's probably just going to try to get some damage off here or pass that Wish. So that's exactly what he does. I think he goes for the Moonblast here as I go into Beldum. And that's fine because I'm really built to try to take on the Spritzy and that smooch him with the Beldum. Have the Berry Juice to pop here if I get too low. So that's really what Beldum was designed for here. So I'm going to go straight for the Iron Head here as he goes into Volibee. If he went Bronzer there, then he went Bronzer. He was probably trying to catch my double out into the Larvesta again there. But yeah, we get some really nice damage off on that Volibee, and we definitely take that. That tells us he's not Eviolite, and with him going for U-turn here, that kind of tells me that he's Scarfed. It's not 100% confirmed, but it kind of puts that suspicion in my head that this thing is in fact Choice Scarfed. So out he goes into Badoo. I do have a bit of speed on my Chinchou. I think I did make sure I could outspeed max speed Badoo just because I don't want to get blown back by the Giga Drain. So I'm just going to go straight on out into my Beldum because I resist that dual stab. I didn't want to catch like a Sludge Bomb or anything like that with Larvesta on like the prediction. So I made a safe play. I just went out to Beldum as he gets a layer of spikes up. And right here, I do believe that I doubled and I went into my Sandshrew. again trying to catch the Bronzong. So now I want to get up my Stealth Rocks, and that is just what I do. I go ahead and get up my rocks as he goes into the Badoo. Now's the time for me to make a poor play. I figured I had shown... Oh, nope, I don't make the poor play yet. So I go right back out into my Beldum here, take the spikes and the Giga Drain damage. And that's going to pop my Berry Juice, take me right back up to full. And now he knows that I'm not banded. He probably knew I wasn't banded before, though, on that Volibee damage. But at least he knows that I'm adamant with a lot of attack investment. So, yep, pop my Berry Juice. Now I make the bad play. I double out, and he makes the good play and stays in. I guess Badoo kind of served its purpose. It's got that layer of spikes up now. Thank God I was Eviolite, or Sandshrew just would have dropped there. But, yeah. That definitely was not a good play on my part. I should have just went straight for that Zen Headbutt. Even if he went to Volibee, he was taking that Stealth Rock damage. But I was really trying to prevent the Bronzer from coming in and getting his rocks up against me, because Larvest is so important here. So down goes my Sandshrew, and that is unfortunate, because I really liked Sandshrew here in this match just to kind of provide that support with knockoff. But now I can just go and just click that Flare Blitz pretty freely and pick up a kill of my own. It looks like the Badoo is the least most valuable person on the team. Spritzy still kind of checks that Volt Switch, so you know, it's a fair 1-to-1 trade there. We both got our hazards up. Now, here comes the monster, Smoochum. This thing is actually really strong. It has 85 base special attack. This thing, and it hits like 17 speed. I didn't even know that before I started prepping against it. But it does so much damage. So I've popped my Berry Juice here at this point, and unfortunately, this thing is Z-move. I thought it would probably be like, I was praying it would be like Specs or something like that, or Choice Scarf, so Beldum could attempt to check it. So he's going to go for that big Shattered Psyche. Obviously, I'm going to be able to take that, but what this does is it does enough damage to me where it puts me in range for the Shadow Ball on the following turn, which that plus the spike damage plus the Shadow Ball, it was perfectly prepared there to finish knocking out the Beldum, perfectly calculated there, so to speak. And down goes my Spritzy check, although Larvesta does still check it pretty well. So he does withdraw here. I go straight for a Shadow Ball, I do think. I was trying to catch Bronzer because Rocks plus Shadow Ball from Life Orb Abra does have a chance to kill it, and if it doesn't, of course, it gives him the Berry Juice, which is a whole nother problem. So actually, I took a long time with this play because I really thought he would go Volibee here, but I'm very glad I just clicked the Psychic. So we click the Psychic here, and it does kill the Spritzy. Now he does go into the Volibee though, and I can't really tell from this range if he has enough to come back in on another time of Rocks. So I got into Chinchou because I really felt like it was my least most valuable teammate at this point. So yeah, we just go right on out. He does kill us with 2 knockoffs, and that reveals that he really is most likely Scarf. Unless he's like bluffing it or something like that. Sorry, I took off the wrong one there. So now I know I have a good chance to get a Dragon Dance up, and now that Spritzy is gone, I can really put in some work. So I just go right out into Tyrant, and I think I just go straight for the attack. Actually, I go straight for the Iron Head. Yeah, because I want to get a kill here. I don't want I guess hindsight is 20/20. I probably should have Dragon Danced up there, but I am happy just to kill that thing. So we do have the Smoochum down now at least. But yeah, so in comes the Meowth. He's able to get the Fake Out off on us, and then he hits us with the clean HP Ice, and that is definitely able to kill Tyrant from the range it is at. Tyrant goes down. He did a good job of making sure he did not pop berry juice or anything like that either. So Meowth is a menace here at this point. So now I go out into Abra. Thought a long time about this move also. I almost clicked Shadow Ball, predicting the Bronzor to come in, but thankfully I did not. I knew I could kill it with Psychic into Shadow Ball. So we click Psychic and we kill the Meowth there, and that is huge for us because it really opens the door for a potential win. So now he goes out into Volibee. He can't click Brave Bird because the recoil will kill him, and I'm just going to go for the Protect, see what he wants to lock himself into. There's really no drawback. I can just do that and just kind of scout and see what he wants to do. He goes for the Foul Play, and at this point I'm thinking maybe there's a chance. So down goes the Abra, and now here comes Larvesta. This is doing like 33 to 39% to my Larvesta. So what I want to do is I just want to Morning Sun up. I have 8 of them, and chances are he will most likely get the Flame Body Burn. He can't switch out because he comes back in, he dies to Stealth Rocks. And then I'm at the highest HP I can be, so I'm making sure I don't die to the Flare Blitz recoil. So he does get burned on the first Foul Play. Volibee does go down, and I did not want to get too excited at this point. I didn't know if he was like Heat-Proof Oka or something like that, so we do click Flare Blitz there, and we are able to pick up a nice 1-0 victory over Gypsy. So really great game to you, Gypsy. He actually told me after the match that he messed up basically sacking off the Meowth. He should have sacked off the Bronzong. I kind of played it back in my head, and he's definitely right. He definitely could have won still if he would have sacked off the Bronzong, went into the Meowth. I'm sure he's going to elaborate it more on it in his video, and can break it down a whole lot better than I can. But if he would have sacked the Bronzong, went back into Volibee and attacked, or clicked Knockoff, he would have gotten rid of the Eviolite for the Meowth to kind of clean things up. So it was definitely a winnable game for him there. Definitely, I think it was well in his favor at that point. Watch his video. I don't remember exactly what he said, but I remember reading it last night, and he was absolutely right. He had like a most assuredly chance at winning unless I got the Flame Body Burn, I'm pretty sure. But nonetheless, I'll definitely take it because even though he messed up at the end, I felt like I played decent and definitely put myself in a position to win in the end game. So was very happy because, you know, I at least didn't come out here and get embarrassed or anything like that. Gypsy's having a phenomenal season. He's an amazing battler, and a much battler than myself, and you know, one I've learned a lot from, you know, over the course of my draft league career. So, you know, I definitely am, you know, want to stay. He is the king still. I really do hope we get a rematch in the playoffs. I would love nothing more than to get the opportunity to play him again, because I had so much fun with this battle. I put a lot of time into prep, just because, you know, he's the king. How can you not? You're playing Tom Brady and the Patriots here, so, you know, you've got to kind of go all in every time you play him. But yeah, really looking forward to seeing your side of the battle, Gypsy. If you guys are here on my channel, definitely hit the thumbs up button down below. Very happy because now we are 7-2, and I think we're 3rd in the league right now, standings wise. So we have 3 games left. We play MV next week, Kyle, and then Kurt. So these last 3 matches are going to be fun ones also. So hopefully we can lock down playoffs in the coming weeks, and we'll kind of know where we stand going from there. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Sorry about the late video here, but, you know, time zones between North Carolina and Australia really a struggle. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and until next time.